Hey guys, Snipe City Hockey here, back with another video, and today we're going to be talking about John Tavares, and where he will potentially end up, once free agency hits July 1st, so we're about a month and a half away from that, and, so I just want to come up with this video and show you guys 6 potential landing spots for John Tavares. So first off, it's obviously an easy one, the New York Islanders. Some reasons why he might want to stay for the Islanders are, for one, they just got, the new arena negotiated. 2, they got some nice young stars with Matt Barzal and Josh Hosang. They're both looking pretty decent. They got an okay defense core, and he's loyal to the Islanders. Yeah, he definitely loves playing for them. They're not a huge market, and he doesn't like really having a lot of spotlight on him. So that's one reason why he could end up staying with them. Next up, we got the San Jose Sharks. Now, this one is basically centered around whether or not Joe Thornton retires or not. If Joe Thornton retires, they have enough cap room to be able to sign him. And I could see this being a big-time move right here. They're already in the conference finals without John Tavares. And I think John Tavares is a huge upgrade over Joe Thornton. Currently, when I'm filming this video, I believe the series is 1-1 Vegas and San Jose. And I could definitely see him ending up in San Jose. Like I said, some positives for Harris. You got a great team. They're already, playoff experienced, and they're ready to win now, basically. And I could definitely see this happening. I think this would be a great landing spot from him, and it's not really being talked about, but I could definitely see him ending up here. Next up, we got the Montreal Canadiens. Now this is one where they would just empty out the bankroll for him. They got a ton of cap room. I was hearing something where they would be offering him like $14 million a year for like 6+ years, something crazy like that. So he become like the highest paid player in the NHL by like $1.5 million. I believe McDavid signed like 12.5. So right there, that's kind of a crazy one there. A couple of reasons why I think this is actually a decent spot for him is, one, you got Shea Weber, one of the best defensemen in the NHL. You got Carey Price, a top 2, maybe top 3 goalie in the NHL. And you got Max Pacioretty, Gallagher. I mean, you got some good players over there. And Jonathan Drouin. I mean, you definitely got some good players over there. Add him to the mix, and they need a number one center. And I think they could definitely make a push in the playoffs next year if they acquire him. Next up, we got the Toronto Maple Leafs. Now, he's from Ontario, or he's from around this area. This team is very, very young and very, very good, obviously. And you pair this with John Tavares, and this could be a deadly combination here. This one would be, he'd have to sign a very short, maybe 1-2 year contract here, because the Leafs are going to have to re-sign all their young talent. But if he signs like a 1-year deal here, I could definitely see him doing that. Just to play 1 year for Toronto, his hometown team. Possibly win a cup, because, I mean, this team's amazing, and then you guys add John Tavares, and that'd just be crazy. But like I said, this has to be a 1-2 year deal, but I could definitely see it happening. Next up, we got the Vegas Golden Knights. Now, I don't know why I've looked at a couple of sites and everything. Vegas is not brought up in this conversation at all. And I just don't understand that, because they have a ton of cap room, okay? So, first off, they could just empty out the bankroll for him, probably give him 13 million, something. I mean, they could give him any. I think they have, like, some crazy number, like $30 million in cap space next year. I mean, they could literally probably give him $20 million if they wanted to. I doubt they will, but they could. This team is already in the conference finals in its first year. Like I said, when I'm recording this video, it's 1-1. So this team is a Stanley Cup contender already. You got John Tavares, and this just brings this team up to a whole new level. I could definitely see this as a potential landing spot for him. They also have no state tax there, so all his money, he gets like 10% more. I could see this for sure, and I would love to see him in Vegas. Next up, we got the San Jose. We got the St. Louis Blues. This is another one that's not really talked about, but I feel like it's definitely possible. This team is 1 year removed from the playoffs. I believe they made it to the second round even. And I think they had like 4 or 5 years in a row where they made the playoffs. It's a very good team. Obviously they lost Kevin Shattenkirk last year during the trade deadline. But, I mean, they still got Alex Pietrangelo. Halak's a solid goalie. Or Halak. Brian Elliott. Yeah, Brian Elliott's a solid goalie there. And they got Tarasenko, Yakupov. I mean, they got some good young players over there as well. Luke Schen's over there. Braden Schen's over there. He had a huge season. They got some guys in the prospect pool that could definitely pop. I could definitely see this. And they need a number one center. And you know what? I think he could really fill that role. So I could definitely see St. Louis being a potential landing spot for him. And guys, so that's basically the end of the video right there. If you guys did enjoy, go ahead and hit the like button. I really appreciate you guys' support lately on the channel. If you have any more teams you think you could end up with, go ahead and comment them down below. Guys, subscribe to my channel for the weekly videos. I'm dropping 3-4 a week right now. Summertime's coming up for me for school, so I'm going to be dropping videos, you know, very frequently. So anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. And like I said, I'll be posting videos often, so, you know, thanks for watching, guys, and